Very nice morning. And today's topic is how to become a citizens of the Cheon Il Guk in Korean, or how we can become a citizens of Kingdom of Heaven. Here you can see a pictures. You see two human beings, and here we have a creator of all the world and a people. So Heavenly Parent, or God, it is said God created a man and a woman on His image. So masculinity and femininity comes from God as an origin. So that's why in God these two are united. And our purpose is how men and women can reach maturity, that can become one. Two people become one, centering on God. That's actually the beginning of Kingdom of Heaven, but this never happened. So in this is the goal. Every human being's desire for this. So let me describe the picture first. There is a man, this is his physical self. There is a woman, this is her physical self. As you see here, this shining yellow spirit self are mature. They reach perfection of the heart of the spirit. First going through three stages: form spirit, life spirit, and this we call divine spirit. That's why under the God's blessing, they becoming one. And we call this actually union of God and union of man and woman. This is a marriage. It's a God's marriage, and in the same time, man and woman's marriage. Or we can call it marriage of the Lamb. That's what Jesus came for. And they becoming true parents, and the internal and external union create absolute sexual ethics. And from this, a lineage of God is created. Now, there are also a spiritual being called angels, who are cooperating for men and women to mature and reach that point. Now, let me show the reality. This never happened, and this became dream of all men and women and of God. So, and that's the reason why Messiah is also coming, to realize this incredible purpose of creation. Now let me show you another picture. Instead, man and woman could not reach perfection because God was expelled. They did not keep the important commandment which guide them to reach purpose of creation. That's why their spirits was blocked to grow. And there was not established absolute sexual ethics or absolute sex, absolute union. There were many blockages. That's why unfulfillment of men and women and resentment and whatever created a lineage full of resentment, full of hatred and unfulfillment. So as you see here, God actually could not reach men and women because so much darkness and so much pollution was here. As you see here, there are many black pollution. But what is it? In reality, actually, they are spirits of people who passed away and who have some reason with their hatred and resentment to be attached to these human beings. They actually blocking give and take between spiritual self and physical self of the person. That's why people even don't believe they have a spirits. People don't believe even that God exists because there is no connection, so much spiritual pollution. And also lineage gave birth to the union of fallen man and woman gave birth to a children who became not a source of joy, but in many ways so much pain was there. So now let me go through this picture, which was a destruction of God's ideal, to a way how we can restore and how we can let our spirit grow and reach our original ideal. Let's go to another picture. As you see here, already the pollution is less, and cooperation of spiritual being like angels, and not only that, also these we called blessed couple because God's lineage through true parents, through the blessing, marriage of the blessing, which actually all mankind is waiting for, marriage of the Lamb, marriage, this started, and God could start to restore the lineage of humankind. These two people received a blessing from true parents of mankind, and that's why through the union, internal and external union, God's lineage can be established and flow through them. But as you see, it's not yet purified completely. So there are still attached spirits with a pain and resentment, but because the restoration went so fast, so far, that liberation of ancestor, our lineage, our ancestor could be liberated from dark places, could be educated and could be blessed, and after that come down and help their descendants actually to remove and purify their bodies, that their spirits can grow. And as the restoration go far and far, so we can go to the possibility to restore not only 210 generation of ancestors and receive their help, but now we go to another picture that we can liberate 420 generation of ancestor, husband and wife, blessed husband and blessed wife, and be protected and completely clean and reach perfection of their spirits, and the union can actually be established, able to establish God come in the union, and God's lineage be established on earth. Cheon Il Guk. So that's how we become citizens of Cheon Il Guk, reaching the original ideal, and spread it to our tribe, to our neighbors, and to our nations. So thank you. That is our presentation for today.